everyone, this is Eileen from Eileen Stuffs, and we are finally going to sit down and look at our sinking funds and get the update for the end of March. There are 2 envelopes that I did pull from as an emergency money for my trip. I did not spend that money, so when we get to those, I will pull from my wallet and put it back. But we're just going to go ahead and get started. So where we left off in February, we have our February totals, and I'll zoom in so you can see this better. At the end of February, our sinking fund total was $385, which was up $76 from January. I feel like I didn't stuff as much in March because I was really focusing on my trip, but I'm still thinking that I should have a little bit of a positive balance. Let's check it out. So I'm really struggling with allergies ever since I came back. If you hear me if I sound different or stuffy, I just took an allergy pill, so I'm waiting for it to kick in, but I can tell I feel congested, so sorry about that. I hope it's not too bothersome. All right, so debt is our first envelope. We ended February with $47. We now have 10, 20, 30, 40, 45, 50, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60, $61. Oh, nice. That's about $14 this month in March that we were able to save. Okay, we have rent. We ended February with 37. Now we have 10, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 41, 42, 43, and $44. If you just heard that, that's my dog. She's shaking in the background. Okay, medical. We started March with nothing in medical. Now we have 7. Our emergency fund. Okay, so this is the first one that I took from for my trip. So I ended, when I pulled it out for my trip, I had $57, and I do have that here. So I have 50, and then 5, 6, 7. Didn't spend any of it, so I'm just going to put it all back. I'm just going to write that I'm re-adding the money. Let me get this situated real quick. All right. Our emergency fund has 50, 55, 56, and 57. So about $14 from February. And I'm really happy that money's back in there. It was kind of bothering me that I took the money out, although it was nice to know I had the extra cash. The other one I took out for my trip was savings. So savings, I actually had $56, so we have 50. Let me grab 6 from my wallet. So when I pay these 2 back, the rest of the money in here is basically leftover money from my trip. When I do my next video and do my cash stuffing, we will unstuff this wallet and see what is left over from the trip. But oh man, it is so heavy. There's so much change. All right, so savings has 56. I'm writing April 3rd, but I honestly don't know what day it is, if I'm being real. I totally lost track of time. So we're putting back in our 56. Now all is right with the world for my envelopes. They are back. Student loans, we started March with 25, and now we have 10, 15, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, and 30. So we saved $5. Ultimately, I think it would be nice to get the student loan folder up to a month's worth of what my student loan payments will be, because that way if I ever need it, it'll be like having a spare month in there. Retire started out March, / ended February with $23. And now we have 10, 15, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, and 26, which I'm not surprised because I really put that one on the back burner last month, but that is $3. Investing, again, ended February, started March with 11. Now we have 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So only saved about $2. I'm noticing my dog. You probably hear her in the background, but I'm beginning to notice more and more as when I sit here and film, she's really curious about what I'm doing and is like always hovering around. I noticed in a video that I could hear her in the background and I kind of missed that at the time. I think it's just going to be a sound that's going to be in my videos. All right, home. Home ended February with 26. Now at the end of March, we have 10, 15, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, and 29. And this is to buy a home. Not a total priority right now because of all the other stuff that's going on, but once things settle down and more debt is paid off, I will for sure be beefing that up. All right, that is it for our black binder. Now we are on to our blue binder. Let's see. So next is beauty. We started March with $2. This has been a low priority for sure. And now we have 3. So I only stuffed $1. Clothing started with 12. And now we have 10, 11, 12, 13. Yeah, so these were bottom of the barrel in March because of my trip, which is fine. Shopping started with 2. And did I even put anything in shopping? No, we still have 2. So that had no growth at all. Tarot ended February / started March with $5. I don't know, did I put anything there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, tarot is kind of taking a back burner as well, unfortunately, including my tarot YouTube channel. But there's nothing I can do about it right now, I guess. YouTube started the month with $2, and we still have 2. Giving started March with 5. This is one I do try to stuff each time, so there should be some growth here. So we now have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, $9 in giving. The rollover still has no money in it. Riley started March with 0 because we had unstuffed her envelope, but now we have 5, 6, 7, $8. Sadie started with 0 as well because I had unstuffed hers for Valentine's Day, and she has 2. That is it for our blue binder. So our last binder is our white binder. And we're at gifts. Let's see here. So gifts started out with just $2. And it still has 2. So no growth there. I am almost positive I did not put anything in Christmas in March that was totally low priority. Yeah, so there's nothing still in Christmas. Car started out with 23, and I didn't pull for my trip. Just wasn't enough money. But I think I put some money in, so let me see where we're at now. Okay, now we have 5, 10. Oh, wait, we did pull out money for car. I think I pulled out money for the car wash, actually. So 5, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. We're down to 18 for car. Oh, that was a negative. OT started the month with 21. Now we have 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. So I guess I did not stuff OT at all in March, which I guess that makes sense. So I already took care of my licensing stuff. But I am going to stuff this more because there's things I want. House Wants. House Wants started with $4. This one again has just been totally low priority. I still have $4, so nothing's going on in that envelope. Travel had 6. It was up to over 300. I unstuffed it for my trip, and the rest of the money that is left over is in my wallet. But everything is so like combobulated right now that I'm not going to put it back. I'm just going to start from 0. So travel is down to 0. Which is a net. I'm trying to write the like negative numbers in red and then the positive numbers in black or blue, and I keep forgetting. Okay, family started out March with 11. We now have 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Is that right? 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Yeah, that's right. These dollar bills are so old, like old school with I kind of like that. So about $7 this month. My secret stash started March with $23. And we now have 10, 15, 20, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. Oh yeah, I remember saying that one broke like a $30. All right, so we got $8 and, I'm sorry, not 8, $7 added this month for secret stash. Our last envelope is our Whoops Fund. Our Whoops Fund started the month with 13, and we now have 5, 10, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. So slowly but surely, I mean, in January we were at 8, now we're at 20, so that's pretty cool. Slowly but surely, everything is adding up. All right, so now that we have our numbers, I'm going to add up the total and see was there like a net positive or negative this month in sinking funds. It should be positive. I'm going to go ahead and do this. I'll fast forward through this part. Okay, so I'm getting $480. I'm going to double check that real quick and make sure I get the same number, and then we will add it as the official number. I'll go ahead and fast forward. Okay, so I got 480, and I'm going to scroll up real quick. I think I should have wrote down what I had before, but I think I had the same. Although now I'm not sure. Yeah, 480 right there. Okay, so our total for March, we're ending the month of March with $480 in our sinking funds, keeping in mind that this does not include the money in my challenges or my change jar, my dollar jar, my $5 jar. So the total money I have is more than that, but just for like these funds alone. So let's see what our difference was. So we have 480. We went from 385 to 480, so almost $100 saved in sinking funds this month. Wait, let's go down. We have 480. Last month we had 385. So we saved positive growth of $95 in March for our sinking funds, which I think is pretty cool because almost 100. And so much of my money got thrown to my trip that I'm really happy that I was still able to save something. I mean, that's $95 that might have just stayed in my checking account and I would have just spent like willy-nilly on things, and now I'm saving it, which is such a huge change for me. And I also was able to save more in March than I did in February, despite everything. So I like seeing that growth. Pretty cool. All right, you guys. So my next video, we have to unstuff my wallet. The trip stuff, we have to put my budget money in because that was the last video, but I wanted to throw this one in. Kind of, I feel like this video is a little off with the budgeting and cash stuffing video, but I felt like I didn't want my videos to get out of order, and I really needed to do the sinking funds before I started adding and stuffing for April. So now I know we are starting April with $480 in our sinking funds. And here's looking to some good growth this month. I thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.